Welcome student in RBC online. I am Dattatreya Raut in Human Health and Diseases. I have to deliver the new aspect Human Health and Diseases. The new aspect is the common human diseases. In the common human diseases is the divided into the two categories. One is the congenital diseases and another one is the acquired diseases. Now the congenital diseases जो is the also known as the birth defects or also known as the birth disabilities. The congenital diseases which are the present from the birth may be caused by the some internal and environmental factor is also the affected to cause the congenital diseases. Now this genetic abnormality is also the responsible for the causing the congenital diseases. Metabolic disorders, blood disorders, growth defects, other congenital disorders, cystic fibrosis, muscular dystrophy, and lack of growth hormones. Now, congenital disease is the present from the birth, that is called the birth defects. Now, in regards to the discussion in details about the common human diseases, you have to know about the diseases is the defined as condition of disturbed or deranged functioning of one or more organs or organ system of the body caused due to infection, defective diet or heredity. That means disease is means is a not work as a normal. That will be deranged in functioning in organs and organ system of the body, disturbed in a normal functioning of the body organs and body system of the body, caused due to the different infections, due to taking the defective diets, and also due to the heredity is also the responsible to cause the diseases. In regards to in detailed discussion about the common human diseases, all the common human diseases can be broadly recognized into the two categories. One is the congenital diseases and another one is the acquired diseases. Congenital diseases, that means the present from the birth, and acquired diseases, that means the acquired during the survival of life. So survival of life during at the conditions acquired the different diseases. Now the congenital diseases, in the congenital diseases, that means which is the birth defect, which is the present from the birth, which is the permanent one, where practically incurable. Congenital diseases is the disability can range from mild to severe, and birth defects are divided into the two main types: structural disorders and the functional disorders. These congenital diseases may be a permanent, which is the incurable, because a recent science is not providing to the cure the congenital diseases. Most of the diseases which is the incurable. Modern research has helped to cure some inborn diseases through the gene therapy and enzyme replacement therapy. In modern research, congenital diseases can be cured at some extent, just like to the inborn diseases can be prevented by applying the gene therapy, by applying the enzyme replacement therapy. So such type of the birth defects can be minimized to their in populations, in their generations, to applying the modern research, gene therapy, gene replacement, enzyme replacement therapy. Then another type of the diseases is the known as the acquired diseases. Acquired diseases means acquired diseases develop after the birth and can be subdivided into the communicable diseases or infectious diseases. Communicable diseases or infectious diseases and non-communicable or non-infectious diseases. Now these diseases, or that is known as the diseases which is the communicable, and another one is the non-communicable, which is the known as the infectious, and also known as another one is the known as the non-infectious. Now in concern to the acquired diseases, in the acquired diseases, that means the which is the communicable diseases and non-communicable diseases. Now these communicable diseases means when healthy persons comes in a contact with, share their hands, share their all the equipments or their with the infectious person. In that condition, the infection may be spread. That means the communicable diseases. And non-communicable diseases or non-infectious diseases means there is a person of infected which is the not cause the non-communicable diseases. Non-communicable diseases and communicable diseases, infectious diseases, that means what is the main difference? When the infected persons is contact with the healthy person, that will be a transmission there, a pathogenic or pathogen, bacteria, viruses, protists, fungi, from infected person to the healthy person, that is known as the communicable or the infectious diseases. And non-communicable diseases, that means the diseases that cannot be transmitted from the infected person to another healthy one either directly or indirectly are known as the non-communicable diseases. Now I have to discuss the communicable or infectious diseases. Communicable or infectious diseases, the diseases which are transmitted from infected person to another healthy person, either directly or indirectly, are known as communicable or infectious diseases. What is mean by communicable diseases or the infectious diseases? Means transmission of the pathogen from infected person to the healthy person due to the sharing of their either or the contact with directly or indirectly are known as communicable or the infectious diseases. The communicable diseases are caused by the different pathogens and different viruses, different fungi, helminths and worm. These pathogens which cause the various type of the diseases, when person are suffering from any type of the diseases, it may be caused by the viruses, it may be caused by the bacteria, it may be caused by the fungi, it may be caused by the helminths, or it may be caused by the worm. So communicable diseases are caused by the pathogenic microorganisms, and all the diseases causing organism are called as the pathogens. All the diseases that will be causing the disease, the microorganisms causing the disease to the other organism are called as the pathogens. Pathogens may be a virus, pathogen may be a bacteria, pathogen may be protist, pathogen may be fungi. These pathogens which are responsible for causing the infection or cause the diseases. So all these pathogenic microorganisms, when are infected to the healthy persons, and then this healthy person are suffer from the infection of the bacteria, infection by the virus, infection by the protist, infection by the fungi. Then this infection by the fungi, or it may be infection by the virus, it may be infection by the protist or the bacteria. Then the infected person then again transmitted the pathogenic microorganism to the another healthy person by the contact directly, or it may be indirectly. In this way there is a transmission is the possibles. Many pathogens use another organisms, those which are the a pathogenic one, and this pathogenic, many pathogenic microorganisms use another organism as the vector to reach us. That means those pathogens are not contact with the other organism, which are the use the organism as a vector, and these vectors are actually parasites. Vectors are actually parasites which are regularly come across. The parasite, what is mean by the parasite? What is mean by the vector? What is mean by the pathogens? This terminology is to easily to understand what is a pathogen. The microorganisms are responsible to cause the diseases is known as the pathogens, and pathogenic microorganisms which are the use the another organism as a vector to reach us, and these vectors are actually parasite which are the grow, which are the depending upon the another microorganisms for their foods is parasites. Parasite is an organisms derives its nutrition from that host organism. Parasite is the totally depend upon the another organisms for their food, for their nutritions. From that of the host organisms are taking the nutrition, taking the foods, derives the foods, and such organism is known as the parasites. Parasites are of the two categories. Parasites are of the two categories. One is the example is the bed bug. Bed bug is the ectoparasite which are the attach or which are the grow on the surface of the animals. Now this which are the in Hindi called as the khatmal, which are the in Marathi which is the known as the dekun, which are the grow on the skin of the animals, cows, buffaloes and another animals, which is the ectoparasite, which are the sucking the blood as a nutritional, as a nutrition, as a food from the host organisms, which is the bed bug. Then endoparasite is the plasmodium. A plasmodium is a protozoans endoparasite. Plasmodium is a protozoan endoparasite of the mosquito vector and human beings. That means a plasmodium is a protozoan endoparasite of the mosquito, and that will be in human beings. Ectoparasite is the example is a bed bug. Endoparasite is the plasmodium. So such type of the pathogenic microorganism which are the causing the infection, which are the cause the diseases to the healthy person, which is the communicable diseases. Ectoparasite, endoparasite. Then goes to the non-communicable or the non-infectious diseases. Non-communicable or non-infectious diseases, that means the diseases that cannot be transmitted from infected person to another healthy person, one either directly or indirectly, are known as non-communicable or non-infectious diseases. Non-communicable or the non-infectious diseases. Non-communicable or the non-infectious diseases, that means the disease cannot be transmitted from the infected person to the another healthy person, either directly or indirectly contact. Such disease is not transmitted, which is the known as the non-communicable or non-infectious diseases, just like to the deficiency diseases and the cancer. Cancer is the not transmitted. Deficiency diseases cannot be transmitted from the infected person to the another healthy person by sharing the hands, by sharing your any type of the contacts, either directly or indirectly, are known as the non-communicable diseases or the non-infectious diseases. It is a very important to regard the point of view non-communicable diseases, non-infectious diseases, to understand about the persons which is the infected any type of the diseases, just like to the cancer or the deficiency diseases. Such type of the diseases is the not transmitted by the directly or indirectly contact. In this way, cancers, cardiovascular diseases, diabetes, chronic lung diseases, these are the another NCDs, that means the non-communicable diseases, which is the not transmitted from infected person to the another healthy persons, one either directly or indirectly, are known as non-communicable or non-infectious diseases. Cancer, cardiovascular diseases, diabetes, chronic lung diseases. So these are the non-communicable diseases, non-infectious diseases, which is the not transmitted, from infected person to the healthy person directly or indirectly. In this way, a basic comparison between the communicable diseases and non-communicable diseases. Communicable diseases are the cause the infection, or their transmission is a take place if the healthy person are contact with the infected person, just like to the common cold. Common cold is the when any person are suffer from the common cold, then healthy person are contact with the common cold persons, then there is a transmission of the bacteria, transmission of the any type of the that will be infection is caused to the infectious person to the healthy person. These are the known as the communicable diseases. But in case of the non-communicable diseases, the disease cannot be transmitted from infected person to another healthy person, one either directly or indirectly. So in the RBC Online by Dattatreya Raut, we have to see about the new video in these channels. Please I have to request to all viewers, those viewers likes my video, my contents, so please subscribe, like and share my videos.